yeah, I guess I'm just a corporate slave, if you may say so. Hi, my name is Vince Lopez. I've been doing theater for 6 years. And the last project that I did was Seussical, and I was Mr. Mayor. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been active. But I started as a dancer since kindergarten. I've always been part of a dance troupe. Not until I reached 5th grade when I was introduced to theater. I didn't know then theater, like, okay, what's this? So I need to act, I need to sing, and I need to dance. And then eventually I learned to love it. And then high school, I started joining a chorale. But I officially started doing theater professionally when I joined Two Teen Cans. Like, I have friends who are doing theater. I saw them posting sa Facebook na they're performing, they're doing this and that, and then just one day I just messaged one of my friends, hey, do you have something na I can audition to, I can go to? And then he sent me a link or sent me a poster of an audition. That was for a play na Sharon Mani. That's actually one of the first play na I joined. And then from then on, I'm still part of Two Teen Cans. I'm still trying to learn. I think I'm still trying to really master the craft of being a theater actor or theater performer, because from time to time I still would want to join workshop. I still want to learn because I know there's a lot to learn more about the industry, and then also learn more about myself, like what are the things that I can do in terms of singing, dancing, and especially acting. Yeah, I guess that's it. First is really during MMRP. My piece was it's not light and it's also not heavy, but I think the message of the piece is very, how do I say this, very deep, because it's actually about a battered wife.
He picked up one of the cardboard pieces and brought it onto her head.
I have not really known anyone personally na battered, but reading the script and then working on the characterization for that piece, especially with the help of my director, then I really need to try to think and then really dig deeper na, okay, I need to really work on this. That's one. Another one is the role that I played during the Kulo Cabildo. That specific character, na siya HIV, and then I need to really let myself be on that specific situation with the help of my director as well. He really helped me how to develop a character, especially during the scenes na heavy na. So I think that's it. Also, what I like about that is that I get to learn more about people with HIV and how to prevent it. And yeah, I guess that's it. My characterization has been I would write nuances or mga tones of how the specific character talks. This character A, I think this could be it. If di siya mo work, then I'm gonna have to do with the option B, and if not, and option C. Especially with Mr. Mayor, I have set 3 or 4 types of characterization for Mr. Mayor, and it was just finalized with the help of my director. Sometimes it would take a lot of time because again, we would need to really weigh if it works with the specific role, because sometimes even if it's there's already a template, it doesn't necessarily mean that the template would work to a specific character, or whatever templates you have might work. So we still need to really play with the templates that you have, so you get to discover another template as well. One that I mentioned earlier where the character has HIV, so there was even a time I need to start na maghugot before the show started, and then I need to hold it, and then when I need to release it, so then I can release it. However, the struggle for me is to really let go of the emotion, because even I remember, especially during the first run, during the curtain call, I'm still sobbing. So it's really hard for me to let go, and then eventually during the third and the fourth run, then I was able to really grasp na, okay, I need to really let go during this time so that dili siya bati. And I haven't really had any experience na madasya na ako sa balay. I guess I would always make time to really go back to myself. It's not easy. There are times that even during your free time, or even when you were sleeping, you are still thinking about the characters that you have developed, or you're still trying to develop that character, and then you can't let it go. But over time, I guess you will learn how to overcome it. I can't really think of anything, and I didn't know this as well. I'm not sure if it's funny though, but they would always tease me that I would always take time fixing my hair or like fixing my costume, because as an aesthetic person, as a Gen Z, wow, I'm really vain when it comes to like what I wear with my characters, or even with the costumes for my characters. I'm really vain. I would want to make sure that even if tambay pa na siya, I would want to make sure that I'm a good-looking tambay. And if it's tambay, okay, it would really look like a tambay. So backstage, they would always tease me that don't give Vince a mirror, because again, he would stay there like for an hour or two. Our friendship actually started during Sharon Manit. Eventually, diba, every after rehearsal, you would eat out, and then that's how a friendship starts. You would get to share parts of yourself, and then eventually every after rehearsal, or even not during rehearsal, like even during our weekdays or Christmas, we celebrated Christmas together, we celebrated our birthdays together. So again, as time goes by, like our friendship gets stronger, I guess. I know that they are really my friends because they are the people na I know I can go to whenever I'm in need. They've always been there, and from then even until now, and I'm just so happy na even after 6 years we're still friends, and then we're still able to do shows together like the Seussical. I was a training supervisor, so in a BPO industry, you learn or you teach new hires, and then you would encounter different types of personalities, different types of people. And one thing that I've actually learned, especially during theaters, during rehearsals, or if a new show, or if whenever we go to a different place to do a show, I guess I've learned how to deal with different types of people. If I've learned how to gauge whether or not this person wants this or that. I've learned to become more professional, especially in theater. Being on time is late. Call time is 6, at least 15-30 minutes you should be on the location. Especially with 2 tin cans na, okay, time is really gold, because dagan ang masayang even if it's just for a 10-minute, 15-minute nga late. Ako siyang na-apply when it comes to like even like meeting friends or meeting new people outside theater. I've learned to become professional in a way na you would learn how to like value their time. So I guess that's it. There's actually a lot of shows na akong ganahan as an audience, but I think I was amazed when I watched the Tick Tick Boom, like the Manila version, the local version of Tick Tick Boom. Aside from the fact that I saw the movie and I know the story, like the delivery of lines, like I was really amazed. I told myself that I really want to be like them, like as an actor. Like I like how he developed the character of that specific role, and then especially the singing part. From time to time, if I'm not part of a production as an artist or as an actor or as a performer, I would always make sure if I have time to participate doing things backstage, like maybe being a propsman, being a stagehand or whatnot. As an actor, I guess it's really good for you to experience doing stage behind the scenes or backstage, so that you would also get to experience and learn, because whatever you see on stage are not possible without the people working backstage. One thing that I can remember is it was in Don Bosco in Liloan. I think that's for CICL, Children in Conflict with the Law. It was my first musical na I did the choreography. It's impactful for me because of the people that I was working with, like the kids. Like they're still children, so they still know how to enjoy. Especially during the first run of the show, you would really get to see na, okay, they know how to follow rules, they know how to be professional, they would want to have a good result, they would want to have a very good show. I would travel maybe an hour or two, but the satisfaction nga gihatag niya to me as a person, as a teacher, as a choreographer, or even as an audience watching their output after the show or during the show, it's really different. Lahi ang satisfaction nga imong makuha. I didn't know it then, but I think now I realize that this is what I want to do, Jud. If daily issue ang financials or anything, like I would want to do theater as my main job, or I would want to really focus on doing theater. It made me realize as to what made me happy. It made me realize as to what I want to be in the future. So I guess, yeah, theater made an impact in my life.